feminine. Let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let us see. What are the messages for feminine? What do they need to know? What are the messages for feminine? We have, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about the things you do. When you're freaking me, you're not freaking you. All right, we have, deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. All right, deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. All right, let's see. All right, I always knew there was something different about you. Okay. Let's see, let's see. I was on my mommy mode, always on mommy mode, right? I had to pause and see what was going on. All right, so we have, your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. Your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. Oh, this person is really sweet, okay? And we have, your hug is what I need most right now. Aww. Yeah, this person is sweet, okay? I feel like they really enjoy you. They want you to know that they enjoy you, okay? I feel like this person has pure intentions with you, but it's like things have happened. Things have gone left. So it may have come across to you like this person didn't have good intentions for you after all. And maybe that's why you don't deal with them, you don't talk to them. But I feel like this person is wanting to talk to you. They just struggle to show you how much they really care. Maybe you intimidate them. Says, I had a crush on you from the very start. You may intimidate this person. And you don't even realize it. Okay. Oh, let me put this up right. What's back here? We are a perfect match made in heaven. Underneath that, I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. So they really do miss you. They love you. They feel like the two of you should be together. Very interesting. Let's see. Let's see. That's what I'm channeling. We ain't even get nowhere yet. Yeah, see, compatibility. They feel like the two of you are very compatible. You should be together. Dating. Do you see? I felt it. Thank you, Spirit. I felt it in my bones, y'all. The sacred woman. You're a sacred woman. Maybe you feel things in your bones. All right, we have self-respect. You respect yourself a great deal. They love that. They admire you. We have the divine masculine. Yeah, this is your divine masculine. And their intentions with you are pure. Okay? If this person was distorted before, they're not now. We have soulmates. This person sees the two of you as, again, the perfect match in heaven. Perfect match made in heaven. They're very wise and very strong. Yeah, the sacred woman. We have the divine masculine and sacred woman. Yeah, they see you as somebody that is deeply connected to source. They see you as someone who has a pure heart. All right. They feel like if anyone deserves, you know, the world, you deserve the world. It's so cute. All right. That's such a cute thing. So that's really sweet. All right. Green is the color of our heart chakras, as we know, but she has the green heart in the middle of her hand. All right. Our palms also tell so much. They connect so much. Okay. So many dots. Yes. I feel like, this person has never dated anyone like you before. See, I always knew there was something different about you. Yeah, they've never dated anyone like you before. You really stand out to them for so many reasons. All right, we have the silver waterfall. Life is good, but it's only going to get better. All right, things are about to shift and change in many ways. But everything that's happening here is because, you know, you've prayed for something and you've aligned yourself with it. So now it's time to receive it. We have yin and yang here. It's like divine feminine and masculine energies are coming together in this reading. We have sexuality. Yeah, and you may be coming together in a very intimate, like physically intimate way as well. Yeah, creativity. Okay, so a child could be born. Because when you have sexuality and creativity and romance, that's the 5th house. All right. So again, we keep picking up on that energy. Something here about a child coming into fruition, y'all. A child being born. What's this back here? Sexuality, yeah. Creativity and life purpose. All right. So you and this person share a life mission, share a purpose. It may be for the two of you to come together and do that. All right. Now, I know that a lot of people have not heard of twins having kids together, but they can. They do. Look it up. All right. So let us see. For our feminines. All right. We have individuality. All right, be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. Maybe that's what they're realizing. They're like, the reason that, you know, you're not possessive or you're not, it's something that they're used to. People being like, I don't know, like crazy over them or something. And it's not to say you're not crazy about them, but you're not going crazy over them. You're not going to allow yourself to go insane over a person. You see what I'm saying? You're like, especially a person that isn't mine. You know what I'm saying? What in the world? Like, you're an individual, I'm an individual. You could do your thing, I'm going to do my thing. Best believe. I'm not trying to, you know, tie you down, lock you down, hide you from the world. We have romance. Okay, yeah, there's true romance here between the two of you. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Falling fast. This person has fallen in love with you and they can't help it. It's like they've fallen in love with you. Even if they didn't want to be in love with you, they're still in love with you. They just have a hard time expressing themselves. All right. Let's see. All right, so we have alone time. It says spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. I feel like some of you have done that. You've been spending a lot of time to yourself. That's been coming up a lot. And we have long distance. Yeah, you and this person are already at a distance from one another. But for those of you who live like right down the street, around the corner, in the same complex, things like that, on the same property, you know, things like that. This person, you know, just feels the emotional distance right now. They feel like, dang, you know, they're really not messing with me. Like, they really not. It's not a joke. No, you're like, I'm really not messing with you. All right. It says love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. But that's not for everybody. That's only for some of you. Okay. But I just feel like this person having all this time to self and thinking about everything. They're like, yeah, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of romance. You know, this person lets me be me. I let them be them. This will be great. You know, that's why they see this as such a complimentary connection. Yeah, right path. They feel like this would be the right path for them. Yeah, it says love is a beautiful journey and you're on the right path. That's what they feel. They feel like they're on the right path by, you know, following the path that leads them to you. We have window and we have imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embraces imperfections. Some of you, this person might be OCD and some of you may be a little messy or something like that. And that may have been something that scared them away at first, but then they're like, oh, wait a minute, this is a creative, they're artists, you know, they shit is all over the place because they be dibbling and dabbling in paint over here, they be dibbling and dabbling in that over there, they be dibbling and dabbling in all this other stuff over here. Like this person is finally starting to make sense of something, because there's a window opener here. So a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. They also go vice versa. Most of the time, men are usually the ones, you know what I'm saying, but put it on whichever side you go. Just take it as imperfections, period. You know, this person could have been searching for something or someone perfect. You could have been searching for something or someone perfect, not realizing that your imperfections are what makes you perfect for each other. Okay? And what's this back here? Voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. Exactly. I feel like that's why you've been staying to yourself. You don't want to rush. You know what I'm saying? Make it seem like, oh, I'm doing this because I'm not in the right frame of mind. My chemical balance is off and within my brain. No, I want to make sure that I'm all the way right before I come to somebody and say, yeah, this is what I want to do. No, let me get myself together. And I feel like that's what you did. Yeah, but this is true love. It says a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. All right. Okay, so this person is in their head thinking about something they did. All right, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, they feel like they did something wrong here. They could have said something wrong, did something wrong, made you feel bad, something. Because I saw the Nine of Swords and Justice. Okay, let's see what messages come out, though. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to make a love offer to you. Okay, they see you as the person that they want to give their heart to. All right, that tells me that they see you as someone that they can trust. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Now, you put that Ace of Wands, that Ace of Cups together. Think of this as like your yoni and think of this as what they have. You know what I'm saying? Their magic wand, okay? So you put those two things together. Yeah, something's being created, all right? Okay, but the Nine of Wands is here. There's a block. Now, Ace of Wands is also taking matters into my own hands. So if the situation is there's there's space, there's distance, and you've been alone all this time, but you've been alone with God. It's not like you've been, you know, ignoring this person to be in somebody else's face, or you've been ignoring this person to talk to the next guy. No, you've been ignoring this person to pretty much get closer to God. You get what I'm saying? Like, you took a vow of silence basically to get closer to God and really figure out what was going on with your heart. I want to come from a healed heart space when I'm dealing with my divine masculine. I don't want to come from a distorted place. I'm all over. No, I don't want to do that. And somebody who loves you and respects you will appreciate that, because it's what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you in order for you to show up as your best self in any connection. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, that's what they're doing. They're like, I'm going to take matters in my own hands and not look at it as this person is rejecting me, and look at it as this person needed to connect with God, or they needed to remain connected. One of those things. Okay? But let us see. We have the Two of Pentacles and we have Temperance. So this person really does want to reconcile. They really do want your forgiveness, but they already know it could go either way. You know, you could forgive me, but you don't have to. The reality of the situation is, once upon a time, you know, this person could have been juggling connections, but it could have also been this energy of they just didn't know if they wanted to pursue a relationship with you or not. And you being in that energy, you like, well, shoot, you know. Now, mind you, Temperance is also a representation of soulmates. Two of Pentacles is also a representation of harmony. So is Temperance. So it's like, this is a soulmate that I have harmony with, but because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, now things are at a standstill. But we have the King of Cups. They do love you. You know, it's like, and I'm getting in love. You see, because there's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody. It is a major difference. I love everyone. I don't like everybody. And I'm not in love with everybody. You see what I'm saying? So there's a major difference, right? So let us see. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Tower. Okay. And the Ten of Swords. Oh, sheesh. All right, so there's an abrupt ending here. Whatever the disturbance is, whatever the disturbance was, they're ending it. If there was a karmic, they said later for this. The High Priestess. Now, you may know this already. Some of you are extremely intuitive, and you already know this is what your person has going on. For others of you, it's more so just... this person realized something about themselves, and once they realize it, it's like the old version of self completely died off, completely died away. This could have been some sort of block that they had within themselves as well. Yeah, the Hangman, they see something from a different point of view. So whether this is something ending suddenly, you know, there was a sudden shift, like I said, but everything that's happening is to bring in everything that you want. So this could be masculine going through a tower moment right now. And when they're in the midst of that tower moment, again, I think about you whenever I feel lost, because I'm like, why is all of this going on? Well, perhaps this is going on to bring me and my feminine closer together, because that's always where my heart has been in the first place. But because of whatever situation was going on, this is where my physical body was at. Remember the long distance? So Hangman, again, if this is not them seeing something from a different point of view, then this is them no longer being stuck. At some point in time, they could have told you, yeah, I'm stuck. You know, I'm stuck. The situation is stuck, whatever. You know, they're not doing that anymore. They're not in that energy of saying they're stuck. Okay. Ten of Cups. So yeah, the Ten of Cups and then the Hierophant, they want marriage with you. All right. So once upon a time, this person could have thought that the two of you had differences when it comes to how you believe. Now tell me, let me tell you why I think that's the case. I think that's the case because the Hierophant is usually about religion, right? Yes, we know that already. Higher learning, religion, things like that. This person could have thought that the two of you were not the same when it comes to the way that you think, the way that your brain operates, when it comes to your faith or what you believe, how you believe, if you have a relationship with God or not. You know what I'm saying? Those things matter, guys. When you get with somebody, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you want to try to be with someone who you can relate to on those things that really matter to you the most. All right, so this person didn't think or didn't know, or whatever the case may be. Who knows? All we know now that this person realizes the two of you have a lot more similarities than they realized before. Because perhaps at some point they could have been the sacred man. You see what I'm saying? And you were divine feminine. And say like divine feminine, I don't see as a sacred woman, but now they see you as this sacred woman and you see them as divine masculine. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, so we really are who we think we are. There was just, you know, it's like the moon energy. Not everything is as it appears to be. And I pray that that makes sense. I know it will. If this is your story, you already figured it out. You know, I ain't have to break it down. The Two of Wands here, again, which choice, which path, you know, do I choose? The Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, that's marriage. This person thinks of you, and that's what they think about. They don't think short term. They don't think temporary. And we have the devil, all right? And so the devil is current relationship, fear, stuff like that. The Ten of Pentacles, they could have already started building with karmic third party, and that's why it was like, what do I do? What do I do? You know, but when we see the Tower and the Ten of Swords, there's clearly an abrupt ending here. All right, there's an abrupt ending. Prayerfully, excuse me, so ladylike, I know. Prayerfully, the abrupt ending is not between the two of you, because this person can't utilize their backbone and say whatever they need to say to this karmic partner, because they are crazy about you. All right, we have the Nine of Wands and we have the King of Wands. And you have this guard up with this person because you feel like until or unless they do what they have to do, what difference does it make? It don't matter how good you look. It don't matter that you my divine counterpart. None of that matters. If you don't take the action you say you're going to take, if you're not loyal to me, it doesn't matter. This person has been reaching out to you telepathically because Seven of Swords, they may know that you can see through any deception. You can see through, like, this person may know you're very intuitive. You know, you're the sacred woman. I have to come to you the correct way. I can't come to you and say, yeah, I'm available if I'm really not. You're going to know I'm not. You're going to know I'm lying. Then I'm going to mess myself up even more. That's not a, you know, that's not a wise plan. We have the Five of Wands. I am getting this though. Although this masculine wants to move forward and come towards you, this devil is having a hard time letting go of this masculine. It's because of the Ten of Pentacles that they were receiving. Are you understanding what I'm saying? You're being provided for. You're being protected, you know. And nowadays, it's so hard to find men who are men. So when you have one, you're like, okay, you know, it's hard to find men who are men. And it's hard to find women who are women, okay? So when you find them, you like, oh, I'm going to hold on. Understandable, understandable. But that's why feminine fell back. Because feminine's not fighting for something that, see, that's going to sound crazy if I say it's hers anyway. But it's the truth. You see what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Why should feminine have to fight for something that's hers anyway? And if it's truly hers, she won't have to fight for it. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So it's just like, what are we talking about here? All right, so let's go around the board one more time. All right, Ace of Cups. This Star card. So they're praying that they get the opportunity to make this love offer to you. Ace of Cups is also my Holy Spirit. Or it's also the Holy Spirit, because the dove is a representation of Holy Spirit energy, right? The Hierophant, again, marriage, commitment. But in order to get there, Eight of Cups, you know, you can't stay away. You have to come back. This person may have to walk away from someone, let you know that they chose you, you know, or something like that. But child, you chose you already, you know. So it's not about being chosen. And I pray that this person understands that, because God already chose you. You already chose you. It's not about you being chosen. You're the sacred woman. It's about them making their mind up. What choice do they want to make? It has nothing to do with you. You are already chosen. All right, so we have the Three of Cups here with the Two of Pentacles and the Temperance. Yeah, that's what it was. See, it was a third party. Which one? Which one? Four of Cups. But they're always going to be discontent and dissatisfied with whatever's right in front of them and thinking about you. So what are you right there for? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, masculine. You got to make it make sense, masculine. You have the Tower and the Ten of Swords. See, it's an ending. So it's like, if they don't end that, then you end this. And it's not yeah, here's an ultimatum for you. No, it's just you knowing who you are. You're mature. You're sensible. You know what you want. All right, you're loyal. You take care of yourself, show up for yourself and those you love in practical and sensible ways. All right, so it's like, I know what I want. Why would I sit around and twiddle my thumbs or something? But they also know what they want. You, the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles person. Okay, Ten of Cups. They want that silver waterfall. They want their happily ever after. The Hierophant, yeah, the Hierophant with the Ten of Cups is married, Six of Wands. They want to bring this to your awareness. This is what I want with you. This is what I always wanted with you. I don't know where you've been at, under the rock with Patrick. You get what I'm saying? So we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so they could be, or some of you could have Capricorn placements. All right, with the Devil here, Virgo or Taurus. All right, but it's like they're rushing in to tell you something that they realize. They could have realized that fear was the block. They could have realized something like that. Let me see what they're rushing in to tell you. What they rushing in to tell this person with the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. You were right. You were right about the karmic. You were right, because both of these people are intuitive. This is an intuitive person, very psychic, and the High Priestess is our higher self, inner knowing what has yet to be revealed, the secrets, mysteries of the universe. Whatever you told this person, you were right. If you said, yeah, we're divine counterparts, and that's your karmic, and they thought you was bullcrapping, well, they know you're not bullcrapping now. You see the Lovers there? We hadn't even known that was there. If you said that to them, right? They know for a fact. Let me cover her stuff. They know for a fact that you're not lying. So this person could have been getting readings on you. They could have been doing something, and that's not the first and only time that's come up. They've been doing something. Maybe they've been doing their own readings, you know. But there's confirmation that they have here. They've been studying y'all's charts, something. This person has the confirmation to know, without a doubt now, that, oh yeah, this is my twin soul. It's my twin soul. 6 of Pentacles. And they realize that because of the one-sided energy, this is why you have a block up with them. This is why you have a guard up with them. Queen of Wands. They feel like the two of you are a vibrational match. King and Queen of Wands. They don't want to be away from you, but they would have to put in the same work, the same energy, the same effort that you seem to put in. The Queen of Pentacles is dependable. She's reliable. She's nurturing. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, motherly, understanding. Both of them are motherly, nurturing, patient, sincere. This one is feisty, spicy, sexy, looks good. You're everything. You know what I'm saying? You're everything. Maybe you just didn't always show them the Queen of Swords. So now that they're seeing the Queen of Swords, they don't know where that came from. In order to be an empress, you have to embody all queens. All of them. So you see what I'm saying? It's like you are all the queens. That's you. All right. You have the 8 of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, you see, like, I don't have time for the drama, beloved. You holding back. You have internal blocks, or you holding back because that person over there. I'm going to just put my head down and focus on my art or my work or whatever it is I'm creating. Remember, we were just talking about that. Creatives, artists, we usually are a little messy. Not a lot of messy. We might have organized messes. You know why? Because we have a lot of tools. We have a lot of this. We have a lot of that. And we're always doing something. We're always creating something. Okay? So, you know, it's like an organized mess. Like, for example, this scene right here is not messy to us. But this scene right here might be messy to someone with OCD. Like, oh my God, look at all that stuff. Put that away. Why your socks? So da. You're like, what? It's just my paint. It's just my tools. Just my supplies. What are you talking about? I need all of this stuff right here. That stuff will probably drive them nuts. But it's like the twins have to learn how to work together in those types of ways. If you're going to be together. All right. Because shit, realistically speaking, you can hire a maid. It's not that serious. It's never been that deep. What? It's 2025. You don't have to be the maid, sis. You can hire one. What are we talking about? All right. So yeah, the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is overthinking and stressing. It's coming from a person that enjoys cleaning up. It's therapeutic for me. But nevertheless, it wasn't always like that. Depression. Sometimes people be depressed and they can't clean up. And that's something I had to learn too. I'm like, damn, because as much as I enjoy it now, I'm like, what the hell was going on before? You know what I mean? It was really just that. It was depression, you know? So yeah, 8 of Swords, they're stuck in their head. They're thinking about you a lot. I mean, a lot. You hear me? Child, they can't get you out their head. But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. You have somebody that has you in their mind that realizes things were a little one-sided. You were true. You were pure. You were there. You were like a ride. You know what I'm saying? And they turned their back on you, or they disappointed you, or they let you down so many times. And now they're realizing, hey, this truly is my twin soul. Yeah, see, we have resolving conflict, the divine feminine. I didn't even know that was there. They want to resolve this conflict with their divine feminine. They're like, I see now that you are this sacred woman. They could have thought that you was something else, because divine feminines are very liberated. We are liberated. So when you come across a liberated woman, you might think that's a hoe, a slore, a this, a that, all types of stuff. Child, please. That woman is just self-aware. She knows herself. She's free. She's not getting into no box for nobody. And what else? And what about it? And whoop-de-doo. You get what I'm saying? So person had to learn, like, oh no, you know God for yourself. You have an up-close personal relationship with God, you know, but conformity will make you think a whole bunch of things. It will make you doubt things, doubt yourself, you know, capabilities, and limit all sorts of skills. And child, please, anybody got time for that? You know what I'm saying? So once you break free, you break free. That's it. You don't go back and put yourself back in the chains. Even if you attend church, it'll never be the same. It'll never be the same again. I started going back to church. It's still not the same. The word be hitting. The word be in alignment with everything I be telling y'all. It be in alignment. That's how I know I'm in alignment with the right energy. However, as far as my level of knowledge and understanding and awareness, it way surpassed where it used to be. That's why I could be on point with the bishop, because he's channeling the messages from God. That's the same place I'm getting it from, the source. You see what I'm saying? But people, when they misunderstand, they don't understand. So they have to learn. Okay? Ignorance is bliss. Some people would much rather stay ignorant, but this person, they've learned, and they don't want to stay ignorant. They just struggle with expressing how they feel for you. You know what I'm saying? They really do struggle with expressing that. And divine masculine is a representation of the body, right? Body of Christ, where divine feminine is a representation of Holy Spirit. So I just feel this person is really starting to understand now. Okay. But again, those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Information as to where you can book personals can be found in the description box beneath this video, as well as all the merch, etc., etc. Peace and hair, grace.